So obviously we love Thor as a character. We've seen him grow and progress over the years. We've seen him in his opening film Thor, and obviously we had the atrocious Thor Dark World, and we've had Thor Ragnarok, and now we're getting Thor Love and Thunder, and we have also seen Thor obviously in all of the Avengers films, right? So we've seen him progress over time and over time and over time. But I know some of you guys might have the question, so like, what is Marvel's end goal for Thor? And I think I have an idea on that. And here is my thought. You know, as I said, right, they obviously Thor is probably the most powerful Avenger, and a lot of fans say that they feel like Thor has been kind of downplayed within the confines of his power level, and I think there is a reason why that has happened. And I think there's a reason why they have slowly increased his power level movie by movie by movie. So obviously, Thor: Love and Thunder, that is going to be Thor's most powerful version of himself to date. And he's going to be super OD. And we see how crazy his body looks. And we also see his new suit, how he's able to summon the Bifrost with his bow and all this stuff. I mean, he's doing a lot of stuff that's already shown that he's going to be the most powerful version of himself. But I don't think that this movie is where it stops. Okay, I do think Thor 5 or Thor 6 is where we are going to see kind of like the final form of Thor, which is the version that I believe that we're going to be getting, which is the All Father Thor. Now, if you don't know what the All Father Thor is, he's basically like Odin, just Thor. So he gets he gets this thing called the Odin Force, and basically it's what Odin has, which made him basically like one of the most powerful beings in the freaking universe. Thor ends up getting that, and he becomes OD powerful, basically one of the most powerful beings ever in history. Like, he's dumb powerful, and I do believe that will happen, but I also am a believer that in Thor: Love and Thunder, Thor is going to recreate Asgard. Okay, and I do believe that he's going to take his proper place as king in this film as well. I do think that is going to happen, which I said will lead to the next Thor 5 or Thor 6, where we get the All Father Thor. And my idea or my thought is that I'm guessing that they want to keep Chris Hemsworth basically as long as they can, and like to get in the tip top shape he does. I mean, if you guys watch more dates, he thinks he's on a steroid cycle, which I probably agree with. I think he's definitely on some type of juice, because it's just almost impossible to look that big and that good. But he can't stay in this tip top shape like the more he gets older. It's just kind of impossible. I mean, The Rock is 50 and he's pushing almost a perfect body, but it gets harder the older you get. And then you end up looking super juiced like Sylvester Stallone. But I do believe what is going to like help Chris Hemsworth is, as I said, when he becomes All Father Thor, he doesn't need to look husky and in shape anymore. He can let himself go a little bit, or at least look big, but not as like perfect as he looks now. But I do think the future for Thor is that we are going to be getting introduced to the daughter of Thor, and that's what I think is going to be very exciting. And what is going to happen is Thor is going to become like Odin was, and his daughter is going to take the place of where Thor is now. And I think this is also going to is going to introduce this big idea that is starting with, I believe, Black Panther, and then we're also going to be seeing some of this Ironheart stuff of the Young Avengers coming together. We already have the pieces, right? We saw Isaiah and we saw Isaiah and Falcon in the Winter Soldier, where a lot of people think he's going to be Captain America. We're obviously going to be getting Shuri. There's rumors that she's going to be the next Black Panther, but we don't know that yet, and we don't know if it's confirmed. We are also going to be getting Ironheart, and we also have a Miss Marvel show that comes out this week. So this Young Avengers thing is really starting to form and become something crazy. And I do firmly believe that Thor's daughter is going to play a big role in this Young Avengers team, and I'm very excited. And obviously, that means I believe this girl's going to age really fast, because she is like a god. So that is really what I believe the future is for Thor, is that he's going to become All Father Thor, and that he will have a daughter. He's going to recreate Asgard and do all of these crazy things to show off his power. So I am so excited to see like where Chris Hemsworth ends up as Thor, in the next 5 to 10 years. And it's going to be awesome. So thank you guys for watching and listening. Please like and subscribe as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Peace out.